Trigger warning. Real talk, so it's bound to hurt some of y'all feelings. If you have a peen and you want to interact in your bedroom with somebody else who has a peen, even if that person identifies as a woman, you are open to homosexual interactions. If you are somebody who is attracted to and open to interactions with someone who has the same genitals as you, that is homosexual. Who have different genitals than you, that is heterosexual. If you are open and attracted to women, regardless of what's between their legs, this is bisexual. These are scientific terms. Gay, straight, lesbian, they're all identities. You can identify as whatever you want. There are people who are truly bisexual who identify as straight. There are people who truly are bisexual and identify as gay. Like it or not. Yes, heterosexual people can be attracted to trans people. A heterosexual man can be attracted to trans women. Number one, when you first see people, you don't necessarily know what's between their legs. Number two, many trans people have bottom surgery, sexual reassignment surgery. They've changed their sex. Therefore, interactions with them changes the sexuality of the dynamic. I.e., if a trans woman changes her sex and she interacts with somebody who has a peen, it now becomes heterosexual because there are not two peens in the bed. Even though that VJ is constructed, it is no longer a peen. Many trans people pursue bottom surgery for this exact reason. Dysphoria is real, but it is a nasty monster that makes us want to fit into cis heteronormative standards. But regardless of whether a trans person gets bottom surgery or not, it doesn't change the fact that they're trans. It doesn't change the fact that they were assigned a different sex at birth. A major reason we do much of this mental gymnastics and separating straight from heterosexual is because there are just a lot of people who aren't comfortable being seen as anything other than heterosexual. Some people will argue that bisexuality and sexual fluidity is more common than heterosexuality because most things in life exist on a spectrum and very few things are black and white. Because of the homophobic society we live in, that is an answer we may never know because a lot of people aren't going to be honest. In most societies, men have more pressure to be heterosexual, but they are human. With us living in a patriarchal society, it is very common for cisgender women to feel uncomfortable with a man being interested in transgender women because they feel like they don't measure up. They feel like they ain't good enough. They've been ingrained to believe that everything about them and their body isn't as good as anything attached to maleness. Also, because we live in a homophobic society, bisexuality is commonly overlooked, therefore misunderstood. There are a lot of people who don't believe that bisexuality is real. Bisexuality is common. It doesn't come stamped on people's foreheads. And it's okay to be bi. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.